Break it! Here we go! Reset! Ready! Set! Here we go! Ready, ready! Spider! Ready! Slab! Logger! Logger! Timber! Timber! Let's go!
It's number one versus number two. These matchups are special. The entire landscape looking in today on this one, and they become a part of college football history. Hopefully, we'll get something epic. Welcome to Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium, home of the East Carolina Pirates. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Georgia State Panthers, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the East Carolina Pirates. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Pirates will kick it away and start us off. He's going to They'll try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Scanning the field, it's Maddox. The short completion of the tight end. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Powering through the defender. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
I mean, this is exactly how they wanted to start when it opened up this game, especially on the road. It's a really well-blocked play. Pick up a good chunk of yards. And if you're the offensive line, this is what you've talked about all week in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front. They give their running back plenty of room to pick up those good yards.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And the ball is picked off. Could take it all the way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, Chris, this was my big fear for this offense coming into this game. And here we see it on the opening drive, taking a chance, trying to make a play, but you can't do that against these guys. One of the top pass defenses in the country steps in front of it to give their own offense a really good chance to put points on the board.
Keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Well, the season just got a lot more intense. This could be fun. Premier 1 versus 2 matchup, Kirk, right here in the middle of the season.
Yeah, middle of the year to get 1 versus 2. This obviously is going to have a lot of implications as far as the playoff is concerned. And I'm just curious to see a big game like this. Do you ease your way in, or do you take a couple big swings to try to establish who could be the dominating team?
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To throw, it's Roche. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle's made quickly, but that's a big gain. Ball moves to the 35-yard line.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And mix it up with a run. Nowhere to run up the middle. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
You know, on 3rd down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw, and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time.
Touchdown, Pirates! A great catch and run for 6. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out in practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You can see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Now here's the toss play. He's past the marker and still going. Finally goes out of bounds, but a big play by this offense on the final play of the first quarter. Kirk, it's East Carolina with the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He shreds the tackle. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets them up first down at the 33.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year. I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push.
Touchdown, Georgia State. That's how you finish a play. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. East Carolina's offense heads back out onto the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Back to throw. It's Roche. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Ball handed to the running back. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught quickly. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for fourth down. Back to pass. It's Roche. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. 7th play of the drive coming up. Back to throw again. Receiver makes the grab. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, East Carolina. They couldn't stop him there. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Good throw to the left. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The clock is still running. Not to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. They go with a direct snap. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
Passes the 40. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Offense clicking now. It's another first down at the 45. Looks right for a quick completion. He's got the 40. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Handoff here from the shotgun. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. That's an important first down on that running play. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Off target and incomplete. Second down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back, it's Maddox. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking for 6. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Touchdown, Panthers. Strong game by this quarterback.
What a first half. We've seen a little bit of everything. These guys have come all the way back. They score with no time remaining. And now they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. East Carolina offense back on the field now. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So the running play stopped on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. To throw, it's Roche. It's a quick grab.
It's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
That completion sets up a 3rd down play. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Pirates line up on 1st and 10 now.
42 Spider. 42 Spider.
They'll hand it off. And this time he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense all over him that time. So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the 3rd quarter. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the grab. It's Lewis. To be brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Receiver makes the catch. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive. To the air, it's Roche. He'll throw it now. Pass caught. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Anytime you have a chance.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Here's the 2nd down play. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. The Pirates pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
The pass is caught, and he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
12th play of this marathon march, but it's 3rd down and long. To throw, it's Roche. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. The field goal is good. And they jump back in front. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And they're finally able to bring him down. A big gain to wrap up the 3rd quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Georgia State. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. East Carolina's offense heads back out onto the field now. They kicked a field goal in the last drive. They're looking for the end zone this time. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw. It's Roche. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game. They're getting closer to the 50.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And he drops back in the gun. Lets it go quickly. Oh, he makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Fights off the defender. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Bringing pressure. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Gets made on the out route. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he's brought down there.
Boy, anything at this point in the game, when you get down to 1st and goal, and get positive yards, that's a good thing. Now, what will they do here on 2nd goal? They spread this defense out, try to create some one-on-one matchups.
Looking downfield, it's Roche. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Touchdown, Pirates. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the 4th quarter. Can they hang on? Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Georgia State offense on the field now. They come out down 3 with the clock running out of time. Can they make a play right now? Hand off to the single back. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. The offense going with the hurry up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
That'll pick up a 1st down out of the 37.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
They'll run it here. Breaks into the clear. Here he goes. The 30. Crosses the 10. He'll be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's 1st and goal. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Touchdown, Panthers! And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
What a great call here by the offensive coordinator to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly. And even though you're close to the end zone, you can still throw it and use the timing to your advantage and allow this receiver to be able to walk into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT up and good, so the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. So 1st and 10 here. Offense desperate to reach the end zone on this drive. It's an out route. The catch made. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
That's tough for this defense. You give up the catch, but you also let the receiver break a tackle and get some yards afterward.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Looking to pass. It's Roche. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
Defense is coming after him. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
Here comes the Georgia State offense back out there. So it's still a one-possession game. The offense would love to work the clock here, but they can't take their foot off the gas. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Here comes the handoff. He gets loose. That gain moves the ball to the 17, 1st down. And that play should just about seal it. Number 2 is going to take down number 1, Kirk. They told us they were going to make a strong statement here about supremacy in the sport here in the middle of the season.
And they sure have done that. Anytime you can knock off the number 1 team in the country, you're going to have to now deal with expectations and having that big target on your back. Still a long way to go in this season, but this has become a very confident football team.
Gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Leaning on the run game here. Some hard running there through a tackle. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Dropping back, it's Maddox. Throw to the running back in the flat. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, what an incredible job here by this defense on 3rd down. Now to set up a pivotal 4th down play. Question is, does the offense go for it and be aggressive, or do they punt it away and trust their defense to get a win?
The offense already has 1 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a 2nd time? Flips it to the running back. Can he make the 1st down? No, he didn't make it. They stopped him short on 4th down, and the door is open. Defense takes over. We could have a dramatic finish now. So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. This one ends up a safety.
What a job by this defense coming up with this safety with under 2 minutes to go in this game. Now, it's still a 1-possession game. Now it comes down to the clock. Can the defense make a stop to see if they can get the football back one more time?
The return is tackled down at the 42, and the Georgia State offense will take over 1st and 10.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. They'll run the option. Oh, a fumble here. Can you believe it? They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
They'll try the option play here. Breaks in open space. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. So what an entertaining battle here today, but in the end, Kirk, the number 1 ranked team couldn't make enough plays to dodge the upset here.
Well, it's hard to have your fastball working every single week when you have that bullseye, and sometimes the pressure is just too much, and you make some mistakes that you don't normally do, and I think that's exactly what we saw today.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.